been there and done that. And now the baddest of the rock gods methodically analyze and dissect musical notes, compositions, and riffs that made them go from the stage to the couch. This is My Favorite Riff. Here's your host, Nikki Sixx.
Nikki Sixx here with Jason Hook, Five Finger Death Punch, Madman. What's happening, bud?
How are you, man?
I'm so excited you're gonna to take your knuckle out, and then you won't be able to play.
That's right.
How's things going?
Really good, actually.
Yeah.
Really good.
I love this Explorer.
Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah. I just donated it to you.
You donated, and no, I didn't want to say anything, but yes, that's gonna go in my arsenal. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I love the neck on. It's different than my Explorer. It's a little wider. And tell me, what size strings you guys usually play with?
Well, we play in what is called baritone tuning, which is B standard. That's B to B. Now, if you can imagine, regular guitars E to E, so we're quite ways down from that. Very low tuning. It's like really.
But there's a lot of clarity when I was playing it. Like a lot of the chords really chime out.
Well, that's because it's one sick instrument.
You think that going lower that it would just get muddy sometimes.
It does. It does. Yeah, because you can imagine all the guitars and some of the drums, the bass, are all occupying that low frequency.
Yeah.
So how do you hear anything? It's a challenge. It's been a challenge. Yeah.
Do you guys have different tones to sort of compensate for that?
Yeah, I play some of our songs. I play on a 7-string, so that I can get those low chords, but also play some of the stuff that needs to be up higher.
Yeah, yeah, smart. Like we were talking about, over the phone, we're chatting all the time, talking about guys we grew up with. I know you have an Ace Frehley tattoo.
Yeah,
yeah. Was that a big influence for you when you were first coming up?
Yeah, I loved Ace Frehley. I just I was very young, and somebody showed me their Kiss records, and I was just like, oh my God, like we just bought Sean Cassidy, Born Late. Yeah, yeah. And my sister and I were like, Do Run Run, now that is something. Yeah. And then my neighbor comes over and goes, no more Do Run Run. You gotta check this out. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're right, this is much better. Yeah.
It's funny, for me, Kiss was one of those bands for me that I fell in love with the songwriting. I mean, really, people talk a lot about the image, but a lot of people don't talk about how great those songs were.
I know, and they never, people love to knock them for what they were saying was some lack of ability, but I thought the songs were potent and powerful and great.
Yeah, well structured.
Well structured.
Lyrics were right on point for what they were doing, and that's the key to whatever you're doing. Yeah. I know like anything I would write for Vince would be different than anything for Ivan. Different personalities. I think it's important musically that the band is speaking to the personality of the artist.
Oh yeah, and what Ivan does is very personal to him. Yeah. You could take anybody's track, and once Ivan's on it, wow, it's like it has so much personality and identifiable quality in Ivan. It takes his pressure off us a little bit to have to hold all the attention. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah, I think you guys it's a great band. You have a unique sound, and in metal, that's hard sometimes. Because
thank you. Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is with your songwriting. What's some of your favorite five-finger riffs?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Transitioning into my favorite riff.
There we go.
Well, I had to think about this actually, but one of the latest ones was the "Wash It All Away" riff.
Yeah.
Which
great.
Thank you. I remember we had a very long bus ride from somewhere in the middle of Europe to the UK, so it involves like a 2 or 3 day hump, right? Yeah. And half of the guys took a plane, and I was like, we gotta come up with some stuff. So I'm gonna take the bus. I'm just gonna ride on the bus. So I have all of the audio recording of me working out "Wash It All Away," but it's so loud. The bus.
Yeah. You couldn't keep it.
I'm like, what the
generators?
Yeah, not exactly the best way to save an idea when a month later you're kind of going, what the hell is that? Third gear and an F? What is it? But anyway, I remember thinking the Metallica riff, Enter Sandman, has that kind of like, you kind of just sweep across the strings and like this kind of thing, right? Kind of,
Yeah.
you know, so I thought, let's do that backwards. Getting a half note.
It's ominous and pretty at the same time.
You're right. Anyway, that was the inspiration. So,
but you know, I love this kind of stuff. Too Fast for Love, the guitar part is it's actually a Cheap Trick song played backwards. I learned it and I started playing it backwards and I showed it to the guys and, and then the verse was actually another Cheap Trick song. But it's cool to find out where stuff comes from. You know, we're always you know, hearing something like I might hear that and go home tonight and pull part of that and it might end up being a song I write. It's just how it works.
I like stuff where you can utilize the open strings in the middle of a riff and all of a sudden it sounds like, why that note? Because you couldn't find it with a finger, but it's there. So you go, whoa, that's interesting. I'm trying to give you an example of that right now, which I don't have one ready.
Okay.
What was the... that's the My Nemesis, which was one of the singles off Got Your Six. So see how fucked up that is.
Yeah.
So my goal is to make the kids pull their hair out.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, that's a confusing riff.
It is. Because you got. So if you're hearing that without seeing it, you're going, wait, how does that note get in?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be like, you know, but.
So well, I mean, I'm sure you're like me when you were learning stuff. You were learning off of vinyl.
Oh, that was hard.
You know, moving it back, moving it back, moving it back.
Oh, brutal. Or tapes, yeah. Just trying to figure out where to go. And boy, software makes it so easy now.
Yeah. Do you ever go online and like look up stuff?
Yeah. What did I do the other day? I was trying to learn the opening lick to Strange Kind of Woman off of, well, I like the live version off of 24 Karat Gold or whatever, purple, 24 Karat Purple.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. But you know, the like.
Yeah.
Was a woman.
Yeah.
Right? So I was trying to learn that. Didn't get, but yeah, I do. Because you're always like, I love that. I want to do that.
And you want to learn.
Yeah, I want to do it under my fingers because you know, there's no better feeling than to be able to hear something and then replicate it. That's a really cool feeling.
I've been seeing you've been posting some stuff on your Instagram account, playing some acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And that's like nice to hear too.
Oh, thanks. I love the acoustic. I've shot for acoustics. I'm, ooh, there's a nice one with koa, fucking Hawaiian.
I need a 14th one.
Oh God, yeah. And then,
it's an obsession that if you don't play guitar, you'll never understand it.
It's just I'm just so curious. Like, oh, that's a different top. That's a different spruce or a different, you know, like, whoa, that could be.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a little better than what I have.
It might be a little brighter.
Yeah.
Because on that one song, I need a little bit brighter guitar.
Every once in a while, something surprises me.
In the studio, especially.
In the studio.
Yeah.
I borrowed a bunch of stuff early on to try to find a good acoustic. And I had like 7 guitars brought down to the studio. And the one that we wound up with was like a Taylor baritone. And I had every Gibson and everything that I loved. And we just sat in front of the microphones and picked the one that sounded the best and played the best. And so that one guitar, the producer ended up buying it because I'm a loyal Gibson guy. But a producer bought it and we've used it on every single Death Punch record. That's the one.
When you find that guitar, Mick Mars got me to buy a Musser. You ever heard of those?
Was that when you were telling me about the acoustic?
Yeah, acoustic.
Yeah, nice price tag on that, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, Nikki.
No, I know. I know. When I bought it, I was like, "Thanks, Mick."
Yeah.
But it's that guitar. Like every time I've been in a studio and that guitar's running, ends up being on the record.
See,
something.
and that's the torture. Because I'm looking at this thing online, going, "Well, see, it's really expensive, but what if?"
Yeah.
What if it's that one that goes?
What about when you spend that money and you get a guitar and you're like, oh no.
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of guys reach out and go, look, I build guitars. I'm just a small operation.
Yeah.
Would love to put you something together. No strings attached. And I'm like, in the early days, I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds great. This is what I like. I like this. I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
And the thing shows up, and the guy, like, he made it, like, whittled it out of a log.
It doesn't sound good, and you feel bad, and you don't know what to do. Yeah.
Like, you're not a pro builder. This is just, you're like, but you sold me. Holy crap, you sold me. But then by accepting that, you've now made a connection with somebody who really wants you to follow up, and can we do a photo, and can you do a quote, and a thing, and a thing. So you gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
I want to love it first
before
I have to owe somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
I was on a mad search to find a Firebird because I played Gibson Thunderbirds most of my career, and then my own signature Schecter, and I just couldn't find one because they all have those mini humbuckers in them. And then Gibson put out the new custom shop ones.
Beautiful.
So I picked one of those up, which I showed you a few minutes ago. But yeah, it's a search for tone.
Yeah, for
sure.
It is for me. Well, because I spent a lot of time recording. Live, I think the subtleties get lost. You know,
I
big,
agree.
You know, like, but recording, it's like that microphone and super quiet. You know, you have to get stuff that really. I like stuff that's good. I don't know. I like quality stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me about yours.
Well, this is based off of the classic Gibson Explorer, except the
neck feels wider. Is it?
It should be the standard slim taper Gibson Explorer neck.
Okay.
The frets are different. Frets are 6100 large flat. Same as Zakk Wylde, same as Ace Frehley. It's more of a. For me, it's a little faster. I find taller frets catch my finger.
Okay.
Locking mini growers.
Necessary.
Yep, just ease of use, blah, blah, blah. Tone Pros upgrade. JB 59, I think, or something. I can't remember. I never use the front pickup. Not on Explorers. Ever.
You see a lot of guys just taking them out.
I do take them out, yeah.
Yeah.
But I figured because this is yours, I'd leave you the front
Leave
pickup.
me the Thank you. I'll take it out. You'll see a picture of me playing it. You took the pickup. I'll send it back to you.
Okay. and it's great because you can always stick things in there that go, what is that? What did he put in there? Is that like a robo pickup, or what is that? Yeah. Anyway, so and
or like when people just tape over it.
Yeah. I never use it. Anyway, contour here for my comfort. And a little removal of the wood here.
So you can get up higher, yeah.
That's it.
Nice. Nice.
I really like it. You know, it's very, Gibson is, they're very particular about who they get involved with. So
yeah.
I knocked on that door, figuratively speaking, for a long time before they granted me this. So
yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Badass. I like the one that lights up.
Ooh, yeah.
That's badass.
I say ooh yeah, thank you, but I say ooh yeah because we built that maybe 5 times because there was interference with the audio.
Oh right.
Different types of lights and current, right?
Yeah. Lights and pickups don't really get along. Even the light in the room sometimes when you're like recording, you're like I can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to reapproach that so many times. And
where's this? How do you turn it on? You have a switch?
The controls are here on that guitar.
Well, you actually have controls?
Yeah. It's got maybe 5 different sequences, so it can go like front to back.
Yeah.
It can go random. It can go super warp speed. All on, all off. You know.
Yeah.
So I got the scenes, and then I got a speed dial, so I can adjust the speed, and then my volume's here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I just grabbed the volume here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk more about riffs.
Yes.
Okay. Give me some of your favorites.
He's all down, right?
I haven't played that on guitar in so long. A couple nights ago, I was just sitting around. I started playing it, and I was like, "This is hard."
It's hard. It's right in that tempo where, you know, you gotta.
It's like every time you get it, yeah.
What riff? What was I learning? Jungle Boogie.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I remember having to learn this for a gig that I played in.
Okay.
And I remember, and it took me a while because the rhythm is so weird.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay.
That's not even right. So some of them are on, some of them are pushed.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
And you can simplify that out if you know those licks when you get off by one note and you can't get caught back up again.
Yeah, I do that all the time. If I space during a solo, I'm like, I'm just killing time. I know the next pattern's coming. There's the next pattern.
Yeah.
and I look back and they're going, neat, you know.
I always feel bad for guitar players because, you know, if a bass player, if I flub it, everybody's like, what was that? And I'll be like, wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah. The guitar players.
Oh, yeah, it's loud and clear.
You go for an E and you hit an A, it's like everyone's like.
Yep. Well, that's where I learned very early on, if in doubt, lay out.
Yeah, you can do that with two guitar players.
Yeah, here we are. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm back into the chorus. You know, oh yeah, I love this chord. If in doubt, lay out. Riffs. So,
okay.
I was a huge Deep Purple fan growing up.
Man, come on.
And I just talk about people that play things incorrectly, right?
Yeah.
So the whole Richie Blackmore thing, he plucks force.
You can hear what a difference. Yeah.
So he plucks, right? Even the you know, he was holding that with his thumb.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? I can't hold it properly because I'm missing a joint in my thumb.
Okay.
Put your thumb.
What happened?
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
Put your thumb out. Okay, now do this. No.
Okay.
See, got that one.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
One.
What happened? Just the way you were born?
I think Mom was that.
Oh, she.
Mom must have had a habit. I don't know.
He's not going to do those.
All over
Both
the place.
fingers, same.
Yeah, and toes.
Okay.
So I can't really.
You can't do the Hendrix.
Not like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's an interesting bit of trivia about my thumb.
I don't think anybody knows that.
Maybe it's my secret to the magic.
It's a secret to the master guitar. I feel like the other thing people don't talk about Deep Purple is Ian Pace.
Oh my god!
As a drummer,
so
I have
good.
some little apps. I think it's one called Drum Genius.
I just downloaded it.
You did?
I saw your screenshot.
Oh yeah, it's cool. There's like one with Ian Pace.
Yeah.
There's a couple Ian Pace ones. And you just put it in. I plug it into this thing on the AUX, my phone, and I just jam along.
I thought that was interesting because the patterns did have people's names attached.
I mean,
to them.
it's the recordings.
Really?
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know how they did that, especially on a free app.
Wow, yeah.
Was it free?
I probably paid for it.
Yeah, okay.
What riffs? Oh, like I like Van Halen stuff. But.
It's that kind of stuff. And it's hard on a record, like you said, it just goes into like the pop, and it's like all this noise coming at you. But those little things make a big difference.
Big difference, man. Was there one, what's that one off the 55? Right? I mean, the work.
Yeah.
Because Eddie, you never hear Eddie go.
You don't really.
Never. He spreads out, man. He's coming up with all kinds of like inversions, chords.
I feel like if especially that early Van Halen, Michael Anthony had so much to do with that. The way he played bass, it allowed that freedom.
Oh yeah.
For Eddie.
He's a great musician, Michael Anthony.
Yeah.
And Eddie has just been slagging him nonstop in the press. I mean,
I haven't really seen Eddie do anything for a while. I'd love to.
I met Ed once, but it was like shuffling people through in a album promo.
It's a hard time to meet people. Be fun to sit down, jam with someone like that.
That really.
If you would even want to, pick up your guitar.
That's one I would love to do something like that, something like this with him. I mean, he's you can't get to Ed, but I mean he's a huge influence on me for sure.
Yeah.
I do all that fucking. Right, that. I can't do it sitting down because everything.
Yeah, the fanning.
I'm gonna have this like a little bit of a extension. It's trippy because you're just really got to hold it right on the edge of that string.
Yeah.
And not move. Took forever to learn that.
Well, you know,
well.
It's all that. The thing for me is, you know, doing this show for me is always a lot of fun because a lot of times I go home and I'm like, right.
I would do the same thing if I were you because I'd be like, fuck, I can do anything. Let's get all these cool guitar players down.
Yeah, and I'm going to learn all this cool stuff.
Yeah, I would too.
But I just love guitar. I love bass. I love rock music. I love all of it. But just really a guitar, you know, it's a special instrument. The styles that it covers, it's unbelievable. I mean, I know you can say about bass and drum stuff too, but I don't know, the guitar is a really interesting thing. Just even inside rock music, what's been done with the electric guitar.
Well,
you know, beyond the blues.
I mean, look, it's a melodic instrument. You can do melody and accompany yourself with chords. It's really hard to woo a chick with a floor tom.
Yeah.
Fucking
I never had
campfire. Hey, everybody.
I had a hard time with the bass.
Yeah.
I had to knock him out with it.
He got their attention.
Yeah, I got their attention. That's all I had. All right, dude. Thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
This has been the best.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for the guitar.
Enjoy it.
Hell yeah. All right. There we go.